So really frequently I hear, I don't eat enough, that's why I can't lose weight. And I understand that because that's what we hear. You've got to eat 5 times a day, 6 times a day to lose weight. Small meals, make it big meals, something in there to be able to lose body weight. But the reality is that if you don't eat enough, you actually will lose weight. If it was true that you could not lose body weight if you didn't eat enough, then think about somebody who was found stranded on an island or who was lost in a jungle or out in a desert and they've been out there for weeks at a time. When they're finally rescued, you look at them, they've had severe calorie restrictions because they couldn't find healthy food to eat or they weren't able to trap animals or whatever that might be. These people have lost so much of their body fat. They've lost so much of their muscle because their body is hoarding every single calorie, trying to use that energy to maintain essential functions. And so as such, if it was really true that you could not eat and then you'd be gaining weight, then these people would be huge, and they're not. So the simple fact of saying, I'm not losing weight because I'm not eating enough, is actually untrue. If you want to adequately lose weight, there are a couple of things you've got to tackle. The first thing is you have to understand that there's about 57 different types of obesity and 400 hormones at play that regulate your weight. And of those 400 hormones, we've only found 10 that help you lose weight. As such, our body is not primed to lose weight easily. If you look back historically when humans were more hunter-gatherers, we didn't know when that next meal was going to show up, and our body had to be primed to help us be able to maintain our weight so that we could go hunting for those berries, find that gazelle, or run away from the saber-toothed tiger. All that said, now flash forward to our current time period, we have plenty of calories sitting around for us to consume. We're not so much in fear of when that next meal is going to show up. So when we start getting more energy in than we need, or more calories in than we need, our body hoards that. It doesn't want to let it go, and it actively fights against weight loss. So what happens is, as you try to lose body weight, your body responds by slowing the amount of calories that you burn, by making you hungrier, by making you crave things, and making you feel less full. So when you're trying to change body weight, you do need to eat within your calorie goal, but the other things that are fighting against it can be, what are the social factors going on? What are the stressors in your life? What medications are you taking that may be making it harder for you to lose body weight? And then also, what is your activity like? Those are things that we need to start looking at to help you be successful.